Hello YouTube family, Greg D here with TGN, and we're back for another DCUO video. And today's video is mostly for new players or for those of you who have just free memberships. Today I'm going to be telling you the reasons why I believe it is important for you to get the actual membership and pay for the membership every month in order to get the most out of this game, especially if you plan on playing this game long term, if you plan on having multiple characters, if you plan on wanting to get a lot of skill points and all the styles and all of that stuff. It is important that you actually have the legendary membership, not the free, not the premium. And we'll go over some of the reasons why I believe it is important. Now, I'm not saying that you have to throw money into the game every day to, if you want a particular style set and you want a particular power, you want a particular DLC, you want a particular this, that, the other, to get to. A lot of us know, and a lot of people have left the game because a lot of times DC can be pay to win. They're, can be money hungry at times. So I'm not saying that you have to do that by any means, because I certainly don't, but I do pay for the legendary membership and I believe it is worth it. Now, granted, it is like $15 a month, which some people might be like, but like I said, if you want to play this game long term, if you want the certain styles, if you want to play the newest content, you need to have a legendary membership. Now, the first thing that you'll notice in having a legendary membership is you have an unlimited amount of in-game cash. As you see, particularly right now, I've got over $1 million, $1 million, quote unquote. So when you are a free member, I believe you're capped at like $2,000 or $3,000, I think it is, and everything else gets put into escrow, which is fine. But when you're trying to buy like a full style set to get a feat or something of that nature, it kind of hinders you when you can't have the particular amount of cash. You know what I mean? So that is something that I find kind of annoying at times. Now, granted, the sets now are required marks of victory, but previously you needed to have money and marks to buy certain gear. So, but it's still just nice to be able to have all of your cash available to you at one time. So while we're here, also, it is also nice that you get added inventory slots. So I can't remember exactly, but I think for a free membership you get maybe like half of these. So it'd be like just these 4 rows. When you're trying to like collect styles or collect things and level up and all of that stuff, having the extra inventory slots can go a long way. It doesn't seem like it would, but it helps in the long run. Trust me on this. It's definitely good to have them when you need them. So another thing that I want to show you is when you are a legendary membership, you'll get 500 loyalty points every month. Now, you'll see that, and you're probably wondering what the hell are loyalty points if you've never seen that before. So what you do is, whether you're a hero or villain, you'll come into one of the clubhouses or the police stations, and they're in every single one, so it doesn't matter which one you go to. But you'll come over to, like, here's the entrance over here. So you come up, and on the far left here, you'll see this legendary Emporium vendor, and you can use your loyalty points to buy certain things, special things. So in this case, you can get everything from auras to ranking up your artifacts to special styles to special materials to auras, and like the list goes on and on. You can buy stabilizers to unlock time capsules, you can buy replay badges, you can buy vault tickets, repair bots, radar enhancers, like the list goes on and on. And while we scroll down here, it's also nice too. I would think the majority of my loyalty points are honestly spent in respect tokens, so that I can switch powers and make loadouts and videos and that kind of thing. So while I'm here, another nice thing about having the legendary membership is you are awarded and granted all of the powers and all of the DLCs. So once a DLC comes out, you have access to it. Now, I know that recently they've done events where everyone has the chance to play and preview the newest episode, and then once the next episode comes out, that one goes away. But in this case, you have access to everything. So whether you want to switch your power at some point, or if you want to make a new character and try a totally different power that you haven't, it's nice to have all the powers open and available to you, so that you can make a character, whether you want to be nature, whether you want to be gadgets, whether you want to be mental, whatever the case is. You have the opportunity to do that, and That is very important. That helps keep the playability of the game up, in my mind. And also with that is with the access to the every DLC, especially if you're a free member or you're new to the game, you the chances of you getting stuck at some point are very high if you don't have all the DLCs, because you might be at a point where you level up your character to tier 4 or tier 5, and then you don't have a particular DLC to play a particular instance that you maybe need to complete to get a catalyst, let's say, to uh, level up your artifact. So you're kind of stuck. So having all of the DLCs is hugely important to leveling up your character, getting all the skill points, getting the feat points, upgrading your artifacts. It is very, very, very important to have all the DLCs. Now, like I said, I know that they do the previews, but once that preview is done, you don't have access to that anymore. So instead of paying, what is it? I don't even know what the price is now at this point, but instead of paying $4, $5, $6 for each DLC as it comes out, why not just pay the monthly membership? Now, granted, like I said, it's $15. Some people might think that's, I don't think that's terrible, considering most games are kind of like that nowadays. You know, most games they'll have some kind of like monthly membership thing, which it's not terrible. But like I said, in the long run, if you want to play this game long term, if you want to collect certain styles, if you want to collect a lot of skill points, if you want to play all the newest content, having a membership is hugely recommended. Because otherwise, like I said, you'll probably end up getting stuck, or you end up breaking your wallet. You're breaking the bank. You know, you end up throwing all this money into the game for no reason, and then you just end up, you know, maybe you end up racking up, you know, in some cases, maybe you end up racking a huge credit card bill because you throw all this money into the game to maybe have a better, slightly better chance to unlock a certain style or unlock a feat point or this, that, and the other. So I think the reward that you get for putting all this extra money into the game isn't really worth it. But when it comes down to like longevity and playability, having the membership definitely goes a long way. Like I said, you can get the powers, you can get the DLCs, you can get the extra inventory, you can get the loyalty points, which is huge and helps. Like I said, in my case, being a YouTuber, it definitely helps as far as like loadout videos and things of that nature. But so I would highly recommend, if you have the means available, if you can afford it, and you want to play the game long term, then by all means, please do yourself a favor and get the legendary membership. It will only, you know, add to the enjoyment of the game. It will only help you stick around for a long period of time. Now, if you're someone who doesn't have the money, then, you know, then so be it. You know, that's just, you know, how it's got to be sometimes. Some people don't have the, you know, disposable income to, even if it is only $10 or $15, you know, some people don't have that disposable income. I understand that. But if you can do it and you want to play the game long term, by all means, do so. You won't regret it, especially when it comes to leveling up your characters and enjoying, you know, the newest content as it comes out, the newest powers as it comes out, and just kind of tweaking your character as far as, you know, styles and skill points and powers and all of that fun stuff. So that's all I got for you today. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more DCUO content on the channel. And until next time, we'll see you soon.